Hola chicos, today we're going to talk about, very briefly, about the subjunctive mood. This is brand new for you guys in Spanish 3, and we're going to actually be spending the rest of the year talking about the subjunctive. So here we go. The subjunctive uses yo up. Does that look familiar to you? It should look familiar because it's exactly the same formula as commands. So for an example, you have hablar. You take the yo form of hablar, hablo, minus the o, add the opposite vowel, and you get hable. And the subjunctive is used with que. So yo quiero que hable. All right. Comer, same thing. Yo form minus the o plus the opposite vowel, you get coma, que coma. Escribir, do yo up, you get que escriba. Now, all of your Spanish career, you've been using the indicative mood. That's not a tense, it's a mood, okay? And basically, you've been talking about facts and about reality. But now we're moving into the subjunctive mood, which is talking about things that are uncertain, things that you have a little bit of doubt about. They may or may not be real. We'll spend a lot of time talking about this, so don't worry about it for now. Just know that we're moving into the subjunctive mood. In order to make the subjunctive or to use the subjunctive mood, I came up with this because I'm weird. You have the first dude, funky phrase, second dude, subjunctive. First dude, funky phrase, second dude, subjunctive. That's the basic structure for a sentence in the subjunctive mood. Your first dude, in this case, is it. That's your first subject. Then you have a funky phrase, es una lástima que. These phrases cause you to use the subjunctive. This means it's a shame that. Es una lástima que Sandra, and then we're going to use the subjunctive form of tener, tenga. We used yo up to get this. So es una lástima que Sandra tenga una F. It's a shame that Sandra has an F. All right. And here's an example, another example. Yo quiero que Sandra saque una A. Yo is the first dude, first subject. Funky phrase, quiero que. Sandra is the second dude, and saque una A is in the subjunctive. I want that Sandra get an A. It's really strange. We don't really use it very much in English, but this statement is something that I wish or want. It's not reality yet. I want Sandra to have an A. All right. Now the other thing that you have to watch out for at this point is sar verbs. As usual, they need force fields to protect them from E, okay? Or I. So let's look at criticar. If we do yo up, we end up with an E at the end. So we have to protect that k sound from criticar by putting the force field, QU. Here we have investigar, to investigate. We have to protect this g sound, so we put the force field, investigue, que investigue. And penalizar, Z-A-R, remember the E wants to kill the Z, so she sends her cousin the cop to be in the word instead, and it turns into penalice with a C. Okay? So I don't really want you to worry so much about when to use the subjunctive, how to use the subjunctive. Right now we're just focusing on can you conjugate in the subjunctive, and I know you can because you can conjugate commands. So we'll work a lot in the center table on the present subjunctive of regular verbs using yo up, yo minus o plus the opposite vowel. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I would love to help you. And have a nice day. Adios.